welcome back to Assetflip Attorney. So we are continuing from where we left off. I believe this is where we left off last. I believe it's the final trial, and this is going to be part 2 of the final trial to figure out everything that's been going on and potentially take down the organization. Because I believe it's the CEO, the current CEO, that we're trying to take on and take down in all likelihood. Along with some of maybe the other CEOs that might have been helping them or conspiring against them, we don't entirely know. But it's a complex web of everything being a mess. And Mr. Monkey is the one that we are probably going to be going up against as the prosecutor. Either way. Or the defendant, I think. Yeah, the defendant. We're the prosecutor. They're the defendant? No, we're the defendant. They're the prosecutor, right? Yeah, I think that's how that works. Something like that. I don't know. It might flip throughout the case, depending on who's playing what role. Who's on the defense. That's not how it's supposed to work in a real court, but that's fine. Thanks, Bingus, for letting us sleep here. Yeah, thanks. Your cabin is very exquisite. No, you're welcome. If you need something, call me anytime. I'm always home. Say, before you leave, would you like to buy something? I have grenades, combat knives, and lollipops. I'm good. I have places I have to be. Okay, just if you want to buy something, then please come here and not to Flopa's, sewer. Was there anything important with, Floppa? Or Flopa? I don't remember. I know they're both competing in their, arms, business, but, alright, let's get to the bunkers. Seems like we slept in, so we'll have some missed time we need to catch up on. That's fine, time's an illusion. Are you okay? I just froze up. Huh? I get the feeling we are walking into a trap. And that something horrible is going down. Why, of course you feel like that. We are tracking down a war criminal here. I get it, but... never mind, it's probably nothing. Let's just get inside. And then, of course, we find out that our character has lost their memory and used to be an assassin for this exact same company. Everybody's from this company. Everybody works here. It was, in fact, not nothing. As the second I stepped inside that bunker, my reality was flipped upside down. Quite literally. Welp. And another file, another classified file left here. You've got to be... No. Caller, the person we thought was the killer, has turned up dead himself. Did he kill himself? Did he have guilt? No. Someone else killed him. Someone else is the killer. Did they kill him because he knew something that would have exposed them? Yes, of course. Or is this some cruel way to mock me, and this murder is a way for the killer to tell me that I failed? Damn it. Does this mean when Caller ran away from court in fear yesterday, it wasn't because we exposed him, but because he knew he was dead somehow? Well, he should have said something. Part of me wants to say that he is still... that he is still Terry's killer and the CEO, and that is the murder is from a separate killer. Okay, so he kills Terry for reasons, and then the CEO kills him because we're getting too close, is what I want to say is going on. But I know in my heart that is not the case. Besides, why would the murder method be identical to Terry's? Though the CEO could have just killed them both. Just strung up and shot. Oh, good old Barry. Ah, defense, you're here. You have to defend, again. I have good news and bad news. Bad news is the guy you were accusing is dead. And now you have to try and find the new killer. It's not my job. That's not at all my job. Good news. Maxwell is innocent, kind of. Huh? Collar's death took place while Maxwell was in his holding cell, so he didn't kill Collar, and if you can prove the killer for Collar and Terry are the same, which it looks to be, then you have your innocent verdict. Well, you have your not guilt verdict. Innocent versus non-innocent is a different entire rung of the ladder, or branch, or whatever. Innocent versus non-innocent, and guilt versus non-guilt. See, look on the bright side. Oh yeah. This is not the only death that has happened overnight. What? Who else? I forgot, you could probably figure out though. What do you mean I could just probably figure it out? Somebody else is just missing? Okay, we'll talk first, and then we'll investigate after. Hey, where did you come from? Ah, well, I was technically created by Chimp Lab, of course you were. Everybody is connected to Chimp Lab, literally every character. As my creator, Alfie, yeah, it is Alfie, learned everything he knew from Chimp Lab. Oh wow, what happened to this Alfie? He was killed by Chimp Lab. And so I went right up to the Chimp Lab base and bombed it. And ever since then, they make their bases underground. Wait, what? You didn't mention this before? Or why didn't you mention this before? No, it is hardly relevant. So I think it's kind of relevant now that everything's connected to Chimp Lab. The only thing I hate about Chimp Lab is its CEO now. Is for ruining my perfect grand courtroom trial. What do they think I am? Some idiot judge? They ruined everything. Deep breaths, yes. Yeah, how could a murder even happen overnight? Easily. We kind of left the bunker unguarded, so... Doesn't this place have camera footage? The camera got smashed too. Okay. We don't need no camera footage though. I think we do. That would be so much easier with the camera footage. We solved 3 cases without it. You weren't there for the first one and not really there for the second. Well, surely it feels like I have always been here because we are such a good friends, right? I don't trust none of y'all. Whatever you say. Okay, investigate. There's... Okay, just the 2 things. The file. Another case classified document. See what's inside. Chimp Lab Hierarchy 2009 version. I don't even know. It's an older version of the hierarchy image from yesterday. So back when Crane was CEO. And then these 2 are just here-ish. Then Collar and Hera. And I don't know why a salesman's bot is even close by, but whatever. Back when Crane was a CEO, there's a part of the image scribbled out over Crane. Uh-huh. Does that mean someone else was in charge? It could have been. Just because you're the CEO doesn't mean you're the owner or whatever. So it could be somebody even higher up. And is that Salesman Bot? Why is he here? Did he work for Chimp Lab? And there's another part of the part scribbled out. No clue what that could mean. Well, it's something connected to the Salesman Bot in this corner, I think. It would have to be like kind of that. And who is every chimp and tabs? Tabs, every chimp, Hera, Tagger. Well, we heard of Hera before, and Hera got killed earlier on. Tabs I don't remember, and every chimp I don't remember ever hearing those things. Hopefully I don't have to remember those names. Evidence list. Every chimp, I remember that name. Huh? You do? Last trial, you remember how I told you that I came from an evil cult family? Kind of. Well, I prayed that I would never hear that name again, but let me explain. One day back when I lived in Silsonbot City, Silsonbot approached me, and he told me, "There's a man I want you to meet." Then a man entered the room. Oh, Jesus. He looked normal. In fact, he looked like the most average guy possible. But when it spoke, everything about him became uncanny. Its mouth did not move. Revealing what I was looking at was nothing more than a skin suit to hide its true appearance. Doubling down on that, its voice was muffled and concealed, as it was obviously trying to hide its real voice and identity, even more so. Okay, it told me its name, Every Chimp. It said that it had killed every relative of mine it could find, and then it said, "Are you happy?" All I could think was, how did it know I hated my family? How did it know I ran away to Silsonbot City? How did it even kill my family, considering their power within the criminal underworld? And lastly, why? Why do all that, and then come to me and ask me, "Are you happy?" I was too scared to speak. Whilst most of my family were despicable, there were some who are innocent. So thinking of my innocent grandparents and my friends, I asked, "How many relatives?" To which he responded, "Every one of them that knows who you are, that's for sure. I even included your beloved dog Woody. And I kind of went overkill and may have slit the throats of everyone in all your old schools." I need a moment. He said it with such bloody confidence as well. I could not tell what he was thinking or what he expected to happen. Lastly, he said, "Hey, maybe you can help me with Chimp Lab. He then pulled out from his pocket a strange pink slip. I forgot what he said after that. After that, he just turned to Silsonbot, as Silsonbot said, "Alright, your work here is done. You can leave now." So, Fludge, I was thinking, maybe we can turn your past into an advertising campaign. Just think about the match that can be sold. I ran out of the desert after that. I intended to just keep running until I found a new life or died. I turned around and went back to the city where I met Crob Boy and became happy again. But I will never forget the day I saw Every Chimp, the devil. And there's a good chance that they are in this bunker somewhere. Be smarter than me, figure them out. Okay, that was a lot. Huh? Despite being so focused on him and how he was the killer, I still don't know what kind of guy he was. He was always just there. Thinking about it like that makes me realize how easy it probably was to frame him. Hey, look. There's an old-looking key in his pocket. Let's take it. Yeah, let's just take the key. Why not? It's evidence or something. Obtain key. Just do the work of a detective, police, whatever. Okay, I think we've gotten everything from here. So evidence list was what? So we still have some old evidence, I think, from the previous first part of the trial. And then we have, like, this new one, which is the older hierarchy. And I think that's it. And Every Chimp. Okay. We'll start at the higher up offices again. Ah, nice and quiet. Without Mr. Monkey here, I guess I could get away with a bit of snooping around. Might as well. What is that? Ah, it's some papers from Hara. Let's have a read. The title... the CEO of this company is a monster that has many faces. Like Every Chimp. The man in the tunnel, the devil from the depths, the Ascender, the Every Chimp, the second spirit beyond, the entity censored. Those are just a few folk tales and urban legends that all seem to be talking about the same entity, the CEO of Chimp Lab. Well, we just heard about every chimp. I can feel it. I am close to uncovering its identity, but is this really the best idea? He could kill me if he deems me a threat to his plan of ending the world. I was thinking about the interviewing some of the people who claim to have seen him, but turns out they all mysteriously died. And I am scared I might join them. I should take my mind off of things. Sir Monkey invited me to chat at the restaurant, so perhaps that can be a break. He's a good kid, maybe he can join me and Tabs' rebellion. Okay, so Hera and Tabs were working together and want to recruit Mr. Monkey. Oh. Oh damn. This must have been Hera's last message since, well, Mr. Monkey killed him. That was only a few weeks back. I'm glad I brought Sir Monkey to justice. Hold on, there's another part of the paper. Sinner seems to be leaving their space... seems to be leaving their space house more often. That's my character. Their skills could be really useful to the team. It's a Sinner? It's Sportsy? Oh, I forgot to mention. That is your real name, before your mind got wiped. Although most people called you by your nickname, Sinner. That's my name. Have they been watching me? Of course they have. Oh, it doesn't end here. There are some images attached. What is this? The desert? Some kind of white desert? The description calls it the Beyond. Alright, what's next? I don't know, a bunker? A giant black room. Seems to be called the Other Side Depths? Odd. Oh man, what is that thing? I don't know, the monster below? This one's title is Subject 3, Base Form. Oh, good old Subject 3. Oh, this is Subject 3. And what could it mean by base form? I guess it has other forms, I don't know. And it's just an image of some guy. I wonder who he is. Oh, there you are. Probably ignore those bodies. That is me. Next to dead bodies with a sword. That must be when I was an assassin. Any doubt I had that Dave is lying is gone. I really killed people, violently as well, it looks like. Well, everybody's broken here. I mean, even the judge themselves bombed the chimp lab base, so... Oh, that's it. There's paper added to the evidence list. I guess along with all the pictures and stuff. There's a whole underground city in this bunker. I wonder what purpose it has. Now that I think about it, the whole bunker is like another world. In a way, it's calming, almost too calming. So calming that it gives me existential dread. I'm not sure how to describe it. I guess that's not really evidence, that's just your feelings on, that. The corpse room. Well, there's 2 corpse rooms now. You're just still hanging here? Here we are. Doesn't look like anything has changed around here. Hey. Good old Maxwell. Oh, hi, Maxwell. Did you hear about the good news? I'm pretty much clear for the murder of Terry. I did. Haven't felt this good in ages. That killer, I bet he thought this would be easy. But no, this is what happens when you mess with Maxwell. Oi, oi, oi. What is all this shouting about? Bludge. I am free. Oh, good for you. Come on, don't be so passive-aggressive. Can we just set our differences, or can we just set aside our differences for 2 seconds and take down this dumbass mastermind? Well, the dumbass mastermind is probably the CEO. Let's talk. The good mood? Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Who wouldn't be in this situation? Well, I mean, you have been pretty sad lately, so... So what? Enough time has passed, and I have realized there is no point in my sadness. I agree. Always look on the bright side of things, and run as fast as you can away from your problems. Run away from your problems? What kind of advice is that, brother? Face your problems head on. Take them down. Good point. Now, let's annihilate Chimp Lab. But seriously, where did you get the advice from? Well, it's when I did my escape issues. Or, it's what I did to escape my issues. And are you over your issues? Huh? When you think about your issues, are you still disturbed by them, or have you overcome them? I mean, I guess it still keeps me up at night. Then your philosophy is flawed, little bro. Hey, don't talk down to me. You're the one who quit the law because he was depressed and then got accused of murder. I'm just trying to help you. Accept your past as being part of yourself. Make it so you don't run away from your flaw, but they run from you. Like a meteor coming straight to its victim. I guess you're right. Okay. The case many years ago. Huh? You mentioned something about your first trial with Mr. Monkey being about Chimp Lab. You reckon it could be related to this murder? Kind of. The case was a lawsuit against the, at the time, Chimp Lab CEO for doing a bunch of horrible things. Turns out he wasn't the real CEO and didn't do anything wrong, and then he got assassinated like Sir Monkey. Oh, damn. Well, the trial was mostly well known for exposing how there was actually 2 spirit beyonds instead of it just being Subject 3, with the second one being the real CEO. And now things have come full circle, as I now take them down. Hell yeah. The trial from many years ago added to evidence list. Okay. There's nothing to investigate here, so we'll move to Subject 3's cell. Okay, Canucks is still here. Hello? They must be in shock after, Caller's death. Subject 3 is gonna kill me. Excuse me? Everyone is so focused on taking down the CEO, they forgot about the other spirit, Subject 3. I tortured them for years, and I am sure they have not forgiven me. The same feeling I got before the massacre, I am getting again. We are all gonna die. Let's talk about that. About Subject 3. If the CEO is a devil, then Subject 3 is a god, but a wrathful one of my creation. And it's coming for me. The worst part is, it can shapeshift. It could be any one of us. It could even be invisible, so it could be in this room right now. It could have been following me all this time over the past few years. Is it smart enough to do that? I do not know. But it can be recontained. How? Only the CEO knows. Damn it. Well, this Subject 3 has been gone for years, so I am sure it won't be a problem. I'm telling you, it ain't. We have bigger problems with the CEO to focus on. So just forget about it. But I need to settle my past. If it stresses you out so much, then why don't you come back here? Then why did you come back here? I just hope that returning back here would make me happy again. Clearly not. Subject 3 revised, added to the evidence list? Okay. So about the CEO. If I am being honest, if it's true that the CEO has been the mastermind behind everything, that does explain a lot. Like what? Well, it always felt like something bigger was at play, and that there was never anywhere anyone was safe, and something was always just lurking in the depths. But I trust them to save us. What? You're on their side? Subject 3 is too dangerous. The only other person that has the power to stop them is their rival, the CEO. So, are you that scared of Subject 3 that you would side with the killer? Yeah. Please don't hate me for that. Well, that's fine, I guess. I don't know. Restricted area? No, this place is empty now. I wonder if I missed anything. Missed anything like what? Like I should have come here before? Oh. The key from Caller's pocket fits into this door. Now I could enter this hidden room. and see where Collar was trying to run to before he was killed. Okay. What the hell? What is this place? I'm definitely not supposed to be here. I should turn back, but perhaps the truth lies within here. Oh man, I have to be dreaming right now. Is this some kind of portal? Cannot help but feel drawn to it. This whole case I have been hearing about Chimp Lab and its dark, spooky secrets. But now I'm finding one. The dread is killing me. Well, let's investigate. The championship belt? And we're like on the Death Star or something? What's going on? I went to the portal and now I'm here. I'm in a cabin in space. Is this someone's space house? Like mine before I moved to Silsonbot City? More importantly, what is the significance of this place? Okay. Hi. Hello, Skibbity Sigma. Visitor. Welcome to the alternate universe. I don't want none of that. Oh crap, what is this thing? I'm sorry for trespassing, I will go back now. I tell. Wandale Dingle? What are you even saying? Why are you here? Investigating? There are lots of things to investigate here. Yeah, clearly. Like me. Okay. You can see Earth is destroyed. No, I can't see that. Keegan, I can tell you all about it. Tell me all about it then. The Earth is destroyed? Yes. The devil came. It tied up the most powerful people here with ropes and hanged them, and then proceeded to shoot them all in the forehead. All so it could do a spell that destroyed the ozone layer and the magnetic field, causing cosmic rays to wipe out everything. Everyone? Yes. All 8 billion. Is this some kind of joke? Guess I'll play along with this guy's delusions. So, the devil came. No one who saw it lived. It went to powerful people to kill them. Military, presidents, cult leaders, etc. Once they were gone, it did the spell to begin its massacre. Massacre. There was screaming and panic before everything fell silent. And I was born. The devil then went through the light portal and went to the normal universe to do the same. The devil from the depths' destruction of my reality was nothing more than a test run for years. What? This has to be a dream. Is this the real life? Is this just a fantasy? A devil wiping out the civilization of an alternate universe using a ritual that is done via the same method of death used in the case I'm investigating? That is crazy, but if I remember hearing a bit about the alternate universe over the past week when investigating Chimp Lab, and I've heard a lot of imagery about the devil. What if this whole thing is a dream and none of these cases I have done are real, and I'm actually asleep in my old house? Because there is no way the devil is doing a ritual that will end all of life on Earth, right? To be honest, it's not that far-fetched when compared to everything that has been happening. No, what am I thinking? Forget it. Oh man, this is really irking me. How the hell am I getting an existential crisis over this red thing spewing some random garbage? Alternative universe added to evidence list, of course. What are you? Never ask me that question again. Corpse. The devil, are you? I was made from flesh of the dead. Okay. Ding 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 ding. I live here. Visitors come and go. Who else has? Forgot. Move on. Okay. Let's investigate. So, championship belt. Is that the MMC championship? What is it doing here? Hey. Do you mind telling me what this is? Forgot. Move on. Okay. I just lost my dog? Sometimes random forgotten items fall into this reality. Okay. And I don't know what's out over that way. So this is this an alternative universe, huh? I come from an alternative universe. Well, this is what Crane was talking about. People really weren't kidding when they said the conspiracy of Chimp Lab goes deep. Who knows what other secrets they have in their depths. I guess we're done here. Let me check the shop real quick, see what there is. Keegan Brainrot shop. So Dave's password. Password Dave's computer. Who knows what? Cursed hard drive. Burner phone. Belonged to someone. Has a single number on it that you could call. I could. And then those things. 150. So I could spend 100 and have 50 left over. I don't know about these two. There's a video made at Chimp Lab on Halloween Day and on Christmas Day. I don't have enough money to do any of those things, but I'll come back if I want to buy something from that shop, just in case I want to do the Dave's thing. Because I think that's the next room. Restricted area is how we got here. So Dave's room is next, which is where we would have needed that password. Alright, so when I say the safe word, you kill everyone except me, alright? Okie dokie, I am very experienced with safe words. Oh, and remember what to do if they ask about what happened. Shoot them straight in the head. I remember, no need to remind me. Sportsy. You have no idea what you have caused. Hiya. Would you like to join? Shut up, Tiger. Okay, what was that just now? What was what? When I entered the room, you were talking to Tagger about something. Oh, that? We were just... nothing. It is nothing. Are you planning to kill me? No. Are you planning to try and kill the CEO? No. Stop asking questions. Oh, I just remembered. I am busy. I cannot talk to you now. Leave. Hey. Can you whisper what he was telling you? It really is nothing. He's just getting paranoid about being caught. Caught by who? I don't know. Sinner, I said get out. What is your problem? I will never not hate you, Sinner. I have nightmares about you every night. I feel like you might crawl out of whatever hole you live in with the knife. And then come and kill me while I'm sleeping. Because of you, I would lock the doors and close the blinds. Well, I really don't care, so forget it. Well, I do. Why? You killed my family. Have you forgotten? That was not me. I am quite literally a different person. I know that deep down, your old life as an assassin is in there somewhere. That murder still is within you, you monster. Hey, calm down. I killed people just last week, and I consider myself a different person after I got fixed up. Do you consider me a killer? I consider you as nothing more than a degenerate robot. Exactly, not a killer. So just please move on. Shut up. No. Hey, that's not your choice. That's not in your code. You're supposed to be my... Okay. Well, I am sentient. Cry about it. Sinner added to the evidence list. Okay, the trial. I'd say that I am a better prosecutor than Mr. Monkey. Maybe I should become a prosecutor. Speaking of the trial, Tagger, did you really see Collar that night? I'm sure of it, but like you said, it could easily be someone wearing his suit. Now that I mention it, he did seem a bit cold. When I saw him, everything suddenly felt off. I felt like my heart sank, and I don't even have a heart, so that is saying something. Whoever this mystery CEO is, they must be really smart to do all of this. I guess so. No investigation, okay. That's Dave's room. Bunker entrance is where the body was. We'll go back there just in case there's anything. Nah. And then the torture room and the prison. The prison might be useful. Hey, you. I saw him. I saw the killer. Oh, go on. I will tell what I saw on one condition. You aren't exactly in the position to negotiate, but say it anyways. I want freedom. I want innocence. I want to commit justice, not go against it. Springtrap was evil. You are aware that Springtrap killed himself. Oh. Well, he still killed Fyron. Yeah, but it's not your place to deliver justice. You aren't law enforcement. But, I'm the self-proclaimed... Never mind. Or was I? Oh yeah, I saw the killer. Okay, you saw the killer. Yeah. I heard the, I heard the door creak, so I went invisible. Oh yeah, that is a power of yours. And then they enter the room. I had instant chills. They were wearing Fludge's armor. They took the helmet off and revealed their face. What? Their face? What did it look like? I did not see it properly. The lighting obscured it. Well, most of it. I did see one part of their face. You see, they took off the armor and put on that gas mask suit over there. And then... what? It looked me dead in the eyes, whilst I was invisible. I sidestepped to see if it was looking at me or just in my general direction, and it turned its head to keep staring at me. Then it left, after muttering, "Try and leave and I will lock you in the vent." Oh, okay. If I want one thing from you, deliver justice. I recoil knowing that that thing is out there free. It should be dead or at least locked up. I will try my best. Cheers. What Crabboy saw, added to evidence list. Okay. Your freedom? To be honest, I don't have any reason to want to be free. It is just the thought that my captor is free and I am not sickens me. I can't do anything, I am just a lawyer. You can defend me. I ain't for hire. You can be, though. Think about it. Well, I like defending people who have nowhere to go. Having a pay would, defeat the point. A paywall would defeat the point. I get it. I would do the same. Is Flood alright? He's a detective now. Ah, dang. I'm so jealous. How I have fallen. What about Silzenbot City? Is that doing well? It is essentially shut down. With the MMC gone, the place has no economy. Ah. The community may well be... The community may have been a little toxic, but at least it was a community. A place for nobodies to belong. Here, everything is just cold. I'll try and get you out. Just wait. Okay. So, last place is the prison. Oh. So that's how it is. Everybody at the prison's dead. Because he did mention other people died during the night. I just didn't know it was everybody else. Literally everybody else. Are we missing somebody? Yes, we are. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Was there 3 people here or 4 people here? I can't remember. They're dead. The 3 of the killers from the previous cases are dead. Killed the same way as Terry and Collar. Why? Did the killer plan to kill them from the start? Or was the trial what caused the killer to do this? Is this my fault? Should I feel remorse? Nothing is your fault because you didn't do anything? The fault is the killer's fault, and they're probably trying to do the same ritual thing that they had done on the other universe reality. I mean, these are all high-level people, or at least they were promoted to being high-level people at some point, so they probably count for the ritual. No, I shouldn't. These guys were murderers, but... Oh, there you are, Mr. Monkey. What's going on? It's exactly what it looks like. The killer got into the prison and killed everyone. Not just these three, but the guards, other prisoners, and even visitors. Is there camera footage? Surely there has to be. There is, but I am keeping it secret. Wait, why? I will tell you, but keep your voice down. Okay, tell me then. That, well, you see, the camera footage shows me doing the crime. But what? I didn't do it, of course. I was in my house. But someone impersonating me, probably the CEO, just walked right in and killed everyone. It appeared we are dealing with a master of disguise here, especially with Caller and Tagger's testimonies yesterday. How did they even do it? Taking down the entire prison must be hard. Oh, well, you are aware of how the CEO is a spirit beyond, right? One of two, the other being Subject 3, the creature behind the Chimp Lab massacre. And also how spirit beyonds are really powerful. Kind of. Well, they can easily do a task like kill everyone in a prison with ease. How are we supposed to defeat the CEO in court if they can just kill all of us? Well, yeah, I guess that is a problem. I do not know. Well, all we can do in times like these are hope for the best. Prison massacre added to the evidence list. About Caller. Yep, looks like he wasn't the killer. I could have sworn Salesmanbot said that Hera called Caller his superior. Well, Hera was undercover as a lower-ranking employee. That was probably him keeping his cover. Well, that would have been handy to know in the trial. Everything is just getting confused and jumbled together, which is exactly what the killer wants. Oh, that reminds me. These killings of people being hung up by ropes and shot in the forehead, they're happening around the world. Whilst most people think that this does not mean much and is just killers copying each other's methods, there's a chance this is all the work of the same killer. That's a real scary thought. If that's the case, then that means there are hundreds of other people like you investigating the same killer. Well, if hundreds of others can't catch them, then nor can I. I mean, you have made the most progress out of everyone, so be a little hopeful. Then again, some mysteries will never be solved. Well, that's fine. They're planning to destroy the entire planet, so... Well, there's only 3 things to investigate, and I was hoping to be able to talk to Crane, but I guess not. Crane. Despite his appearance being odd, I always found him rather normal and reasonable. I related to his struggle living in the same place every day, and to a degree I would have done the same thing. Perhaps we would be friends if things were a little better. Went a little better. Smellsmanbot. The worst of the worst. Always chasing money and manipulating people to get always manipulating people to create his vision. I guess you could say that he at least had a love for the sport of fighting and wanted his audience to have a good time, but at the end of the day, he was a cult leader. Never had a second thought about someone's feelings. Prison was the place for him to better himself, but now he is just dead. Mr. Gold. He was kind of an ass. He was full of himself and kind of stupid. But when he and the other 2 got exposed, he was the one to confess and explain his actions and regret. He clearly didn't want to do what he did, and all he seemed to want was to be one with nature and its ambiance. It looked like he found peace in this prison, but his life was cut short and ended. At least he was somewhat happy before he died. Okay. Let's look at the evidence list. We all full up? I guess it's time to begin the trial. Let me quickly save. And this one. Yeah, I don't think there would be any other spot to put anything else. And we've looked at all the different places. The only other thing I could think of doing would be purchasing some of the stuff and seeing some extra hints. But yeah, let's begin. This episode might go on quite long. Alright, time to lock in. It's the final trial. Time to answer all these stupid mysteries. Expose the CEO of Chimp Lab and... ouch, my head hurt. My head. I banged it on the door. Why is it shut? I can't open it. Yeah, we're locked in here. What? We were all trapped inside this bunker. Anything you've probably thought of to try to get out, we have already tried. I've called the police, but it's going to be a while before they arrive. A while? At least a day. Are you serious? Yes. We're going to have to sleep in here. All of us. Just follow me. Are we going to do the trial, or what's happening? Let's recommend you save your game now. I just saved it. Oh, shit. Oh, look. Call the cast and crew and characters. Everyone is here. Wait. There's an extra one. There's an extra one in here. Hold up. Hold up. There's an extra one in here that isn't supposed to be here. There's an extra one. Why are you smoking? There's an extra one in here. Wait. Right here. This one isn't supposed to be here. Barry wasn't kidding. He really... We could literally use the portal and go to the other place. There isn't much there, but we could go. Barry wasn't kidding. We really do have to stay here overnight. Alright, gang. There's a sofa in the other room. Who wants dibs on sleeping on it? Me. Sigma on the wall. Who is the skibbidiest of them all? I don't know. Who the hell is this guy, and what's he yapping about? I do not know. He just seemed to appear out of nowhere. Tagger. You're there. I was worried I wouldn't find you for a second. Oh yeah, Canucks. I was just boring them. Oh, Dave. Long time no see, bud. So, what now? I'm tired as hell, so I think we should just get to sleep. Hey, can I sleep on the top part of the sofa with, you? That ain't fair. Tagger's a robot. They don't need a bed when they can just turn their own power off. Crab boy. What are you doing here? I got kidnapped and taken here. Playing the victim, huh? Well, you are not fooling me. I trusted you. You were my friend, but you betrayed me. Do you know how that made me feel? It was hell. It was hell. Stop being such a drama queen. No, it's funny. Keep going. Fudge, if you were in my position, you would have done the same thing. Let's forget Springtrap ever existed and start again. Shut up. Please calm down. We are going to be spending the night here, so can we all just get along with each other? I love touching people. Me too. See, look. They can get along. Maybe we can use this time to theorize about the murder. I am too tired to think. I would rather go to sleep now and get some rest for the trial. I'm too scared to sleep. No worries, I can stay up with you. No, shoot. What is it? I just got a message from who? The CEO. Everybody's reaction. Oh no. My character's just not reacting really. Well, what does it say? It's rather long, so pay attention. Oh jeez. Hello everyone. I have locked you all in my bunker to play a game. A death game. Refusal to comply will result in all of you being gassed. And yes, the gas works on robots. The rules of the game are simple. Among you, there are 3 people I have marked as a red X. Why is this being even here? And you must all vote using the computer in the other room on who you think a red X is. If you all vote correctly, then only the red X will be killed. However, if you vote someone who is not a red X, you will all die. What the? Now you're probably thinking, how am I supposed to figure out who these 3 red X's are? Well, I shall give a hint to each. The first red X is me, the CEO, and I am in the room right now. Oh, jeez. The CEO is one of us? The second red X is my accomplice that helped me with the murder. And the third is the person I have been trying to frame for the murder. Huh. Just vote one of them and you will all... Just vote one of them and you will all be fine, except for the person voted, of course. So if you figure out just the CEO, you don't have to vote all three, or find all three. You just have to find the CEO, and then the CEO dies, and everybody else is fine. Good luck. Do I need to repeat myself? I understood what the message meant. I hope. What in the actual crap boy? Crap bro? Just to be clear, we all understood that, right? Yeah, we have to vote to kill one of these red X people. So what? Do we just vote someone now? No, not now. I think we should have some kind of discussion about this first. Discussion? Are you crazy? How do you know how... Do you know how chaotic this would become with everyone accusing everyone? I could not bear the distrust. Can we all just pause and think for a moment? Someone in this room is the goddamn CEO. This is our chance to catch them. If the CEO wants to play a game, let's beat them at it. This game is 11 versus 1. We can do this. Well, actually it's 10 versus 2 because the message said he had an accomplice. Well, yeah, but you get the idea. How are we supposed to go about this? How about we all give ourselves an introduction? Just so that no one is lost on who everybody is. Well, there's one extra person here that's just random. You're from a different reality altogether. And then this death game, this trial can begin. The death game. Alright, if we are doing introductions... I am Barry, the Judge Robot. My goal is to make sure the trial stays fair, and I will try my best to moderate this death game. So please, let's stay civilized. Bludge, I'm a detective. Man, this whole situation is really messed up. Surely there has to be a way out of this. Greetings, I am Crobboy. The truth is, I am kind of unemployed. And I kind of got kidnapped and taken here. But that is not going to stop from delivering justice using my Balkan Pack God rage. This situation reminds me of the wrestler's court. I'm Mr. Monkey. I'm a former writer, a former weapons manufacturer, a former cartographer, a former mixed martial artist, a former MMC world champion, and a former guard. I am currently the prosecutor for the Grand Court. I hope to use my arsenal of skills to find the CEO. Canucks, new head of science at Chimp Lab. I know you are watching me, Subject 3. Please don't hurt me. I am Tagger, but I also go by Tags or Ray. If anyone needs help in their arguments, just ask me for help and I will back you up. And that is not the only way I can back you up. Okay, buddy, that's enough. Hello, I am Dave. I sit around and do nothing all day. So do me a favor and let's make this game entertaining. It's not easy having yourself a good time in this place. Ay, estoy. You're speaking a whole different language all of a sudden. And it almost looks like there's writing that goes down below the screen. Either way, that's fine. I am Maxwell. I've come to make an announcement. The Chimplab CEO is a bitch ass. Okay. Who should go die? That is all. I am you. Yes, weird name, I know. Ah. That's the very first time we've gotten an introduction like that for our main character. Apparently, I was once an assassin for Chimp Lab, but I had my mind wiped. It's scary to think that someone who has just given their introduction is actually the killer. Anyway, so whilst you were all giving introductions, I have devised a plan. Guard Monkey over here didn't give his introduction, I don't think. You will all say who you think the most suspicious, who is the most suspicious, and then after that we will do a pre-vote. After the pre-vote, the most voted people from that will go to the final vote. And whoever is the most voted person in the final vote is the person we will actually be voting. Does anyone have any objections to this plan? Yeah, I have a question. Are we trying to vote and kill the CEO? Yeah, of course. They are the bad guy. Oh, well, I think you are missing a certain detail. There's someone that the CEO is trying to frame as being the killer. In the pursuit of trying to vote the CEO, we might actually kill the person being framed, aka an innocent. Well, do we have any other choice? We do, actually. There was also the option to try and vote the CEO's accomplice, which to me at least seems like a much more safer and easy option. I see. Hey you, do you mind solving this debate for us? Do we try and track down the CEO but risk killing an innocent, or go for the safer option and try to track down the accomplice? I mean, the CEO is a bigger target, so at least for now, let's just aim for them. Then it's settled. Everyone, please state who you think the CEO is, or at least ideas on how to figure them out. And if you agree or are interested in someone else's theory, then press their statement for more details. Now begin discussion. Basically like a trial. For every statement you press on, you will unlock the ability to accuse someone. Accuse enough people to go into the pre-vote phase. Okay, the CEO would have to be someone very isolated to have gotten away with everything they have done. Press the statement. Think about it. This room is filled with super intelligent AIs and people experienced with taking down killers. If the CEO were to be someone very social, we probably would have figured it out by now. So that means there's a good chance the CEO is an antisocial person and stays away from everyone else. Who fits that description though? Tagger was stuck in the restricted room. That was tucked away. They apply to that. Also, the restricted room does look like a supervillain's hideout. What? Me? It goes against my programming to argue and be aggressive, so I can't argue with you on my innocence. And that's not true. Earlier you were arguing with Dave. Shut up, no. Hey, that's not in your code. You're supposed to be my... Well, I am a sentient crybaby. You can lie and argue. That was just a one-off. A joke, if you will. I'm having to take Tagger's side here, Sportsy. Besides, Mr. Monkey's theory that you basing your argument on said that the CEO is antisocial, and Tagger is the most social person in the room. Tagger being social is not an issue, since they're an AI. As an AI, they can just compute what the best thing to say in every situation is, thus making analyzing what they're saying kind of useless. Didn't Tagger spend most of their years in Witchley's basement? I would say that goes along with my theory. Wait. Oh yeah, they were in Witchley's basement for many years. How could they have been the CEO of Chimp Lab if they were stuck in that basement with no internet? Well, they did have internet down there, and so could have controlled everything. Prove it. Well, they could have given out orders to Crane. They had the ability to play Minecraft. They could have been planning everything from the start. They had the ability to play Minecraft. So that means they most likely had access to the internet. Yet. Why are you even defending Tagger so much? Shut up, you... Oh, what? Filthith? Murderer? Tagger, in all these years in Witchley's basement, was broken down. A husk of themselves. They couldn't have done anything in that state. I mean, they could have been pretending. Well, you have to prove that. Hey, Tagger, how sentient even were you during your time in the basement? I don't remember. My silly mind is kind of wiped of that time period. I remember. Tagger by default only follows commands, but was given personality and it seems also sentience by Dave. Left alone for too long, though, and they will resort back to the default settings, which seem to be happening in the basement. Hey, what if Tagger, knowing that they would soon lose their sentience in the basement, gave their future self a command to carry out the duty as CEO? Oh my, that would require a lot of planning, though. A lot of planning would be easy for a super smart AI. Oh man, why do I have to be accused? I just an insignificant little robot? If only I could argue back. I am right to assume you aren't arguing back. It would be considered rude, and your programming is to be as nice as possible. Of course. Well, if you truly are innocent and don't defend yourself, we will vote you. And voting an innocent will result in all of our deaths. So I think it's more rude if you don't talk back. I have dementia? Why are you just cutting in all of a sudden? Why are you here? Okay. Okay. That's fine. Is there something you want? You have dementia. If you remember, one of the Red X Sigmas is an innocent being framed. So if Tagger is innocent but is being framed, then we can still vote and sacrifice him to save us from the death game. Sacrifice for chicken and rice. Okay. I wouldn't mind that. I am just a robot after all. So if voting to kill me means you all get out safe, then I am fine with that. Blah blah, I don't want to hear your victim crap. I've thought of a rebuttal. How would a robot like Tagger even end up a CEO? Have you not been listening? We figure that Tagger might be the one being framed, and that voting them might be a safe option. Tagger? No. It's fine, Dave. You can just create a copy of me and upload my memory into that. I would never do that, but... So, are we putting Tagger on the chopping block? Oh, shit. I don't know. Oh, man. This got hard. Decide later. Can we move on? Would have to be somebody very isolated. Oh, there's gonna be a lot, isn't there? Ooh, this episode's gonna be long. Hey, Dave, if you're in charge of Tagger, then what's stopping you from giving them the order to kill? Oh, brother, here we go again. It would have been easy. You just disguised yourself as Caller and went over to Tagger's room and gave the order and then helped them out of the room and to avoid alarm. And bang, you've done the kill. Anyone could have done that, you dum-dum. Oh yeah? Name one other person. Well, Caller could have done it. Oh yes, the guy who showed up dead the next day. Okay, hear me out. Caller got Tagger to kill Terry, but then got killed by, Subject 3 the next day. Oh, what if, he killed himself as some kind of troll? Maybe Crabboy did it as revenge for kidnapping him. Oh, what, me? The point is, there are many other possibilities. The truth is that finding what the truth is pretty much impossible. Then you look at all the factors. All we can do is just try, all we can do is just try and what is this best possibility? And the best possibility is that Dave did it. Well, I asked Tagger about this. It's useless. Dave probably gave them a cover story. Wait. Alright, so when I say the safe word, you kill everyone except me, alright? Okie dokie, I am very experienced with safe words. Oh, and remember what to do if they ask about what happened. Shoot them straight in the head, I remember. No need to remind me. I did see you scheming with Tagger. You could not get more suspicious than that. No, I wasn't. You are lying. No, I am not. Yes, you are. Stop lying. If this were court, everything would be so much easier. I told you all that this would descend into chaos. How could I even be the CEO? As Mr. Monkey said, it's impossible to figure out what happened that night. So arguing physically with evidence is off the table. So when it comes to arguing mentally with motives and psychology, what reason do I have to be the CEO and do all of this? You were bored. No, that's not going to be enough. No one in the room will buy that. Take revenge on me, some deeper motivation? Okay, fine. But take revenge on me. You've clearly shown that you hate me a lot, and considering everything that has happened to me seems orchestrated, you could have done everything just to get me to this point where you can kill me. And a death game? Seriously? Only a clown like you would come up with something like that. He isn't the clown in this entire circus. He is the entire circus. God, I have always wanted to say that. He. Ah, it is true. It was me the whole time. What? Just kidding. I just wanted to see your face when you thought you had caught me. Haha, this game is so fun. Sure, okay. You keep joking around, but the second that you get mentioned, you suddenly get serious and start crying. It cannot be more obvious. Your jokester act you put on is nothing more than just that, an act. You are nothing more than a pathetic jester. It's on the aggressive tough guy in court, but then suddenly became sad little kitten when your illusions get shattered. You are more of a depressed emo than sportsy. You are all morons. Can't you all see the wider game and scheme we are all trapped in? Quit bluffing, I bet you know as much as we do. Yeah, and I am not a moron. That's funny, coming from the two dumbest people in the room. Then go on, prove you know more about this case than us. No. See, all you do is reject everything, then act all mysterious. That's funny coming from a killer like you. So, are we putting Dave on the chopping block? I kinda want to, but decide later. Let's go to the next one. See, there's accuse over Maxwell, but is that accusing Maxwell or accusing Dave? People, please, we need to focus on getting subject 3. They're truly the bad guy. I could press this one, but I don't know where this one's gonna even go. Think about it. Subject 3 is essentially the CEO's rival, the #1 hater of Chimp Lab. What if the CEO wants to track down and expose Subject 3, so lured them here and made the death game in hopes we would figure out their identity, so that the CEO could then kill them, and the murders through so far are their attempts at trying to find a killer and kill Subject 3. How the hell does that work? The point of the death game seems mainly is to expose the CEO, not Subject 3. Well, what if Subject 3 is the one being framed? And thus, we should figure out and vote Subject 3. Man, I don't give a damn about the Subject 3. The CEO is my... Yeah. I didn't even get to read that last part, but that's okay. If anything, you seem a bit suspicious trying to shove all the blame on Subject 3. Oh, me? Yeah, why do you want to focus on Subject 3 so much? Can't you see? They're the villain. They did the Chimp Lab massacre. We know, but why them over the CEO? I can't repeat. I don't want to say it again. I'll do it for you. Canucks created Subject 3 with its purpose being to contain and channel a spirit beyond. They then tortured and experimented on Subject 3, prompting it to break out and kill everyone after Terry accidentally let it free. Right, so you're trying to project your own trauma onto this situation. Wait, what does Subject 3 even look like? No one really knows because it can shapeshift. Wait, that's evidence that Subject 3 could have done the murder. There was a whole thing with Caller and saying Tagger did it, and Tagger saying Caller did it, and that must be because Subject 3 was shapeshifting. Well, it can't have, because Subject 3 could be long dead. You're lying about them shapeshifting. The killer/CEO was using suits. Seem to be wearing suits to disguise themselves, as indicated by the discussion last trial. And Crabboy says that they witnessed them change between costumes in a backstage area. So if Subject 3 was the killer, they would have no need to do that. They can just shapeshift. Well, my previous point, Subject 3 being the one being framed, still stands. And my theory about you being the CEO still stands. Hey, maybe you killed Terry for letting Subject 3 out. What? And I do say your little hideout in the forest seems like a good place for the mastermind to control everything. Also, since the CEO is a powerful spirit beyond, and the only thing in this world close to their strength is the other spirit, Subject 3, then a reason you tortured Subject 3 so much is that you were the CEO and you wanted to try to figure out how to kill them so you would have no threats. I bet Subject 3 is in the room right now. Which one of you is it? Weren't you Collar's assistant? If you were close to them, then that means it would have been easy to kill them. CEO, please help me. Right, so now you're calling out to the CEO. Maybe you're the accomplice. Hey, isn't it weird that the murders only happened when you came back and got hired by Chimp Lab? Anyone, please help me? There's nothing to fear. Tagger is here. Alright, so what are the allegations going on here? Have you not been paying attention? Nux might be the CEO due to their anger against Subject 3. God, why do you just step up and fight Subject 3 one-on-one? Hey, why don't we do that? Subject 3, the CEO, reveal yourselves and brawl it out. That battle would most likely tear apart reality. Nux, it's okay. Just confess the truth and let us out and we can talk. I am not the CEO, nor do I have anything to do with them. I don't know anything about their identity. I don't anything about the murder. Okay. And I certainly don't know anything about the end of the world. The end of the world? Whether it be Subject 3 or the CEO, the end of the world is coming. I haven't heard about that before. Do you know something we don't, Cox? Oh, the Sigma, blah, blah, blah. I thought that was something everyone knew. Well, it wasn't. Dang it. So, are we being suspicious of Canucks or what? Kind of, but I'm going to decide later on everything. I want to hear all of the things. Because there's a lot here. This one makes more sense. Accuse and Canucks being the one being accused. Guys, it's definitely Mr. Monkey. Bottom text. What? Press the statement? Why do you say that? Was, Blood cannot run from the bill collector? I am loyal to Boss Man. Who is this fella? I don't know. I just found them in the backstage of Chimp Lab. No one is going to believe the whole alternate universe thing. Hey, what claim do you have to accuse Mr. Monkey? I owe Boss Man 15p. Oh, he's crazy. He looks like some inbred. Or some old Chimp Lab experiment. Well, I don't doubt people, whoever they are. So let them state their state and their argument. Trust. Edge me to Ohio. I don't mean to look suspicious, but can we move on from this guy? He's wasting time that could be spent on finding the CEO. Well, I mean, we can spend a moment to consider if you are the CEO. Such foolishness is not appropriate in this situation. But if you must, get it over with and done. Well, the camera footage of the prison massacre shows Mr. Monkey walking into the building as it happened. Well, that was probably the CEO in a suit, just like with Collar and Tagger. Well, we have no evidence of Mr. Monkey's suit existing. Collar and Tagger, even Fludge, have those suits that could have been used as disguises, but there's none for Mr. Monkey. I bet he is using some reverse psychology here to trick you all. Silence, lowlife. What makes you think I'm a lowlife? Because I'm better than you. I grew up in the harsh, frozen wastes, in a broken-down cottage. Every day was a fight for survival. progress on rebuilding the cottage or my supply of rations I had saved up would be wiped out in a day by storms or wild animals. Some may say that I should just be patient, but no, I learned to fight back. And so slowly I conquered the frozen wastes. I could tear apart an apex bear, flatten a yard of trees in seconds, and go without food for years. When it came time for me to leave and head to society, I found that everyone was weak. They had not gone through any sort of tribulation. I could annihilate even the strongest warriors in the arena with ease. Quite simply, this is the survival of the fittest. Natural selection. Glorious evolution. I am yet to be proven that I am not the top of the food chain. So I keep doing my part in the circle of life and clean up trash. Just like the CEO. Bro is yapping. Bro did not explain anything. Trying to defend myself would be futile. It is an impossible murder case. So to solve it, we must look at everything around the case rather than the case itself. This prison incident is part of the case and thus irrelevant. If it's part of the murder, it is irrelevant to the murder. Do you hear yourself right now? Okay. Ugh, you clowns. You're the highest up in the chimp lab hierarchy that we know of. I feel like you should know a bit more than you let on. I am fully on your side. I have 100% been trying to take down the CEO. In fact, I've been trying to do so since the start. That's not true because... you knocked me out defending the bunker. You hid the Gritty on Terry's corpse. You snitched on me to the Chimp Lab CEO. Did this happen? If that happened, that could work. Okay. Because I don't remember that happening. He hid this thing on the corpse? That never happened either. Okay. This one. You knocked me out the other day defending the bunker. I was just trying to keep up appearances that I was loyal to the CEO so I could gain trust and then take them down. Well, Color let me in the next day. And he showed up dead, didn't he? Also, if you need more proof that I am against Chimp Lab, I was prosecuting them in the trial many years ago. How did you end up joining them then? The plan was initially to hire me as their lawyer after the performance against them, but after Hera and Sir Monkey died, I just became a manager instead. Speaking of the trial many years ago, I always found your performance lacking. Like you let them win or something. Or like you let me win or something. Was that it? Did I manage to defeat you and thus are better than you? Or is there something you're not telling us? Make your choice. Are you a weakling or the CEO? Either way, you're a liar. Weakling? No. No? No. Negative aura. Are we accusing Mr. Monkey? Decide later. Sorry. Sportsy, I know it's you. Stop messing around and admit it. Oh, that will be an interesting one. Ooh. No, it is not. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Why? There's a common inside joke in Chimp Lab that the CEO is cartoonishly evil and does many bad deeds every day. Who do we know that fits this description? That's right, it's you, Sportsy. I don't... Oh. You're talking about my life as an assassin pre-mind wipe. Yep. Well, that's not me anymore. That was years ago. You could be faking the mind wipe. In fact, there's a very good possibility. I do not have evidence for it, though. Yeah, then back off. But I do think it's still you. And that knowing your life would soon be ended by yours truly, you planned everything from the murders to this death game by implanting your will into Tagger. In the hopes that one day you can regain your memories, or get one last win over me and have the last laugh. But I am here to tell you no. I win in the end. What is your proof? And get ready for my bombshell. The actions of the CEO mimic your assassination methods. What? People being hung up and shot? Yep, that was your signature assassin. Along with beheading people. You want to know why my skin is purple? Because you tried burning it off. Luckily, it wasn't fully burnt and only changed color. But Crane, he wasn't so lucky. Crane's skin got burnt off by the CEO. And if you really think that the same two oddly specific murder methods being used by the same two people is just a coincidence, then you're an idiot. But wait, there's more. You always like to stalk your prey. You only killed my family just to tease me. And very similar thing happened to Crane, prompting him to step down as CEO, allowing Mr. Gold to step up. And if you want a recent example, look at Springtrap. He went insane after the CEO started slowly messing with him. And that is why you are the killer. Is this it? Am I done for? Could it really be that it was me this whole time? Please, Judge. My past life, it was a different person. I should be considered a different person in the eyes of the law. I don't want to return to nothing, please. Broom looks at you, judging. You are done for. You shouldn't feel regret. Dave is wrong. Oh, you poor jabroni. What lies have you told yourself? The Crane we know is from an alternate universe. You can't exactly use Crane in your arguments without having to take that into consideration. Also, Springtrap's insanity was very recent, after the mind wipe, so that doesn't count either. Well, like I said, it must be Taggart just carrying out the orders of Sinner. Wouldn't that make Taggart the CEO? No. They're just following orders, like in case 2. Well, if someone tells a robot to do crimes and then dies, and then you have to vote who did the crimes, I guess the robot is the... Shut up. This is all one big plan to get me and Taggart killed. I bet. I will not let you win. Also, are you dead? No. My past life as the assassin is dead. Bullshit logic. This will of your past life exists as the CEO being carried out by Taggart, but your physicality exists within you. And physicality is what we are voting to kill here. What the hell are you talking about? This very much could be a part of the CEO's plan. They could have ordered me to do the same killing method that they would eventually do. And I am being framed. Let's not forget, we can still vote you even if you are being framed as a safe option to escape the death game. But I still know you are the CEO, as you have no proof of your claim before that. I will start from the beginning. There was an assassin for Chimp Lab named Sportsy/Sinner. Me and them got into some beef. I shot them in the head, and the next time I see them, they are playing innocent. And not even a day later, I am told to vote and find a killer who uses the exact same methods as Sinner did. And so, to me, either Sinner is pretending to be innocent or told Taggart to carry out their will. You were always known to play games in our battles. I thought I escaped them, but here we stand in the death game. To be honest, I am starting to sympathize with you, and I am talking to you. I would be pissed if I learned my past self put a self-destruct bomb inside themselves just to win a petty rivalry. But that is all you are. A ticking time bomb in order to kill everyone in this death game. So do us a favor, and defuse yourself, let yourself be voted. Let us kill you. Defeat Sinner once and for all. Well, are you giving yourself up? Maybe I will decide later. Let's look at things analytically. What is the closest we have seen to seeing the CEO in the flesh? I don't know what that means, so press that statement. Well, the few times we have seen the CEO or his influence in the flesh have been him entering the prison to do the massacre disguised as Mr. Monkey, unless that actually was Mr. Monkey and he is the CEO. And when Crabboy saw him dressed as Fludgemeister, swap into Collar's disguise, unless that actually was Collar or Fludge and they are the CEO. So information on them is a low. I think you're forgetting one sighting of them. Oh? The assassin that shot Sir Monkey. It could easily be some random assassin, but the CEO clearly likes to get his hands dirty based on recent murders, so it could be him. Anyways, my point is that this assassin is the same assassin as the one that shot Mr. Sad, I think. The silhouette was the same. What did the assassin even look like? Oh. Oh shit. That assassin, their armor, it looks like... Fludge? Huh? What? An assassin that might also be the CEO was using your armor. Well, my armor was... one of their many disguises, remember? Think back to when I said in the trial. Yeah, I stole it. There was a Chimp Lab van that crashed, and inside was this armor I am wearing now. I thought it looked cool, so I just took it. And I stole this armor from Chimp Lab. That is not true. I was not in the room at the time to make an objection, but now I am. That armor was created and exclusive to the Fludgemeister clan, specifically their assassination division. Or assassin division. Why would Chimp Lab be ordering armor from a cult? Better yet, why would Fludgemeister steal armor from the cult that he is literally the heir to the throne to? Well, the cult no longer exists anymore, but you get the point. Well, what? That's true? Yes. I was a son of the cult leader and was being trained to be an assassin. When I ran away, I couldn't take the armor off because it was binded to my skin. Why did you lie in court that you stole it from Chimp Lab van? I just wanted to distance myself from the fact that I am binded to the cult. I am sorry. I believe you. Let's be friends again. Shut up, Crabboy. Shut up, Crabboy. Shut up, Crabboy. Silence, Crabboy. I'm going to eat you, Crabboy. Shut up, Crabboy. Shut up, Crabboy. What did I do? Also, did Fludge just admit to being an assassin? You and Fludge are both former assassin scum. How ironic. I swear I didn't kill people anymore. Or I don't kill people anymore. I am not affiliated with Chimp Lab and did not kill anyone in a courtroom. Only thing I can use my assassin skills for is my fighting skills in the MMC. Still, why was your armor used in these murders and found in the backstage room? Well, the only connection between the cult and the Chimp Lab is the every chimp person, the one who wiped out the cult for whatever reason, and who was also on the older Chimp Lab hierarchy image. Right, they were here. Perhaps he took some armor from the cult as a memoir? Wait. If I remember correctly from a bit of paper that I found in the higher up office, that every chimp person is actually the CEO. It says here that every chimp is an alias for the Chimp Lab CEO. Yes. They go by every chimp, Ascender, Devil from the Depths, and the Tunnel Man. The Tunnel Man. You're telling me I met the Chimp Lab CEO? Yep. For all we know, you are the one person who has heard his voice and is alive. That's crazy. Why, though? Why did he kill the whole cult and then spare you? I do not know. Seems a bit suspicious. This is one huge gaping hole. Why did the CEO spare Fludge? Why did he kill the whole cult in the first place? Surely we should be a little suspicious of him. No, he's clear at least for now. Because he could be the one that they're setting up to take the fall. Okay, so we're done all of the dialogue options. Ooh, this is a lot. Huh. The one problem with this part is we can't use any of the evidence we've gathered so far, and I don't remember any of it, but it does pop up, or it did pop up, during talking to all of them. So... See, I don't even know what accuse here would do. If I click accuse on this one, is it accusing Mr. Monkey, which was a person that was being accused by somebody else? Or if accuse here means the person that Mr. Monkey was accusing, which was, which one was Mr. Monkey accusing? I don't even remember anymore. Somebody was isolated, like Tagger or Knucks. And then you're accusing Dave, I think. And you're just straight up accusing subject 3, which is weird. It's weird that you would come back after everything. It's weird that you're accusing subject 3 this entire time. I don't know. The testing on subject 3 and all of that, especially them being a being from beyond. I do kind of want to accuse Canucks. And you're just straight up accusing Mr. Monkey, which I can kind of get behind a little bit, but at the same time, it almost seems like that's too easy. Then you're accusing my character, which I honestly don't think so because I'm playing as this character. It would be so weird if it was my character the entire time somehow. Did this lead to any accusations? I think Fludgemeister, right? Okay, let me check what happens if I'm, like, accused. Seems like it. Alright then. See, accuse here, would that be you? I would like to accuse Dave as well, to be fair. Who am I accusing here, though? I accuse Fludgemeister. Dave does seem quite suspicious. I'm gonna go with Dave. Alright then. Let's see what happens at this part. Well, I think we have talked enough. It's time to cast your votes for the pre-vote. The most voted people from this vote go to the finals. Please go to the other room and go on the computer and make your choice. Okay. One by one, everyone entered the room until it became my turn. This voice sounds familiar. Please select who you believe the red X is to go to the final vote. I could just now select, like, everybody. It would kind of make sense if it was Fludgemeister. Because this is the person potentially taking the fall, or the actual CEO in disguise right now. Mr. Monkey would be a little bit too obvious. I don't think so. I can't believe Barry's somebody we could vote for. I don't think that would make any sense. Dave might make some sense, but maybe not. Because, I mean, they're very isolated, and they've been pretending to do nothing this entire time. What if they'd just been the CEO this entire time? Guard number 2 didn't even introduce themselves. It could very well be guard number 2. But there's no reason for me to even suspect random guard number 2. I mean, they were just found on the street randomly, taken in by Barry to be the guard of Barry. Then Barry got rid of them because Mr. Monkey became the guard next. And then Mr. Monkey left and became a prosecutor again, and then guard number 2 came back. Giving guard number 2 plenty of time to just do random stuff. I don't know. The Keegan just showed up from another reality. I don't know if it's that being at all. Though you could have been wearing a skin suit the entire time, and you know, you could be the one. CEO just hiding over there, popping back over. I don't know. Nux, I kind of don't want it to be you, but maybe. Tagger, I don't think so, but maybe. Rob Boy, maybe. Maxwell, no. It's just no, not Maxwell, not my main character, because that wouldn't make sense. So, I don't know. I did vote for Dave, Fludgemeister, and Knux. So maybe out of one of them I should pick something. I feel like Fludgemeister is the one being set up to take the fall, is the problem. I'm not smart enough for none of this. I'm gonna go with Dave. Would you like to cast your vote for Dave? Sure. I don't know if this matters too much. All votes received. Well, it looks like that's everyone. Let's see the results. And find out who made it to the final vote. Revealing votes. Loading. Now announcing the votes. Fludge, 2 votes. You, 2 votes. Canucks, 2 votes. Dave, 5 votes. End of votes. 5 votes for Dave. That's interesting. Anyways, what an interesting outcome. It appears the most voted people who are going to the final votes are as follows. Fludge. No, Fiddlesticks. Canucks. Somebody save me. Dave. And that's it. Well, it's time for the final vote. You'll all state your arguments one last time. Then we'll vote again, but this time the most voted person shall be deemed a red X and executed. Now begin. Huh. Well, there's a chance that these are my last words. I feel like I should be sad, but then I remembered I don't have anything left. I feel so close to reaching a purpose. Anyways, getting to the point. What reason am I not the killer? Well, when Caller got killed, I was asleep in Bingus's cabin with you. I guess you could say that I have a body double or left the cabin during the night, but we all know the odds of that happening are low. But not zero. You live close to the bunker. You could have easily orchestrated everything. Yeah, you could shut up now, Dave. It may be hard, but I trust you all to make the right decision. CEO. Please save us, CEO. Save us from Subject 3, please, CEO. I will do anything. Calm down, it's... Skibbity toilet. Skibbity skibbity toilet. Skibbity toilet. Thank you for your input. Skibbity skibbity toilet. Dop dop yes yes. Oh, shut up. Are you Subject 3? Are you going to kill me? I'm, no, okay. Please just ignore them. This Keegan person is nothing but, Actually, to be honest, I'm not sure what they are. You really have to stop taking everything personally. I guess. As long as you don't get voted. Guess who's back again? Davy's back. Tell a friend. You can all vote me, I don't really care. You're all going to lose. But you are all mindless sheep, so I don't really have much of a choice against all of you. You're an asshole, what the hell did you expect to happen? Like I said, you're all going to die for voting me. Answer the question, bro. I am probably going to end up dead in a few seconds, so I'd rather not. One last thing I just want to say. Sportsy, you may not like it, but your past life is deep down there somewhere. Someone's going to need to stop you someday, and you are going to wish you listened to me. Your rival, David. Or Dave. Now that's all done. We can now begin the final vote. Same as before, enter the other room and enter your decision on the computer. Feel like this is not going to work out. Like, to be fair, I feel like Dave is the right person right now, especially since like 5 votes went to Dave. Dave is the most suspicious out of everybody other than Keegan being random. And maybe Fludgemeister, but I think you're being set up. Canucks, I don't think so, but maybe. I'm just gonna go with Dave, see what happens. Like to vote Dave? Sure. All votes received. It's time. Revealing the votes. Loading. Now announcing the votes. Dave, 11 votes. And the votes. Wow. Everybody voted Dave. The person getting executed is Dave. Oh. I didn't think that you would all actually vote me. Rest in piss. L plus Bozo. You did this to yourself. Unlucky, screw you. Hey, shut up, grub boy. If I'm going to die, I don't want to... It's becoming hard to breathe. The CEO must have... Oh man, why? What did I do? Shit, I bet you all see me as some kind of lowlife now. I swear this isn't... Surely this is a dream. Please don't see me as lesser. Hey, Sportsy, remember all the good battles we had? Well, of course you don't. But, hey, I can just tell you. There was a time you blew up that military base, only to find I was actually hiding in Antarctica. Or the time I burnt down your old orphanage, and you got so mad at me you almost finally let your guard down and I almost stabbed you. Those were the days. Oh shit, the air's really leaving my lungs now. I really wish I could have had one last encounter with Sinner. My rival, Old Sport. I never hated you. Please forgive. Dave expired. Death game ending 2 of 2. Truth route. What does that mean? Forgiveness, huh? I sure wish I could have that. Not the time, Crowboy. Ending 2 of 2? Come on, please. How long will it take till you can forgive me? I don't think that really matters right now. Please, I will do anything. I'd give anything. Bludge, you want the key to my super secret basement? No thanks, mate. Hey, I'll take it. Here you go. Obtain strange key. You are all pathetic. Who are you calling a... Shut it. Hey, don't talk to my friend like that. I said be quiet, or I will skin you alive. What the bollocks has gotten into them? I don't know. I swear... to go if I hear you talking behind my back again. I'll crush all of you. Yes, please. I just lost my dog? Ah, Canucks, you're back to your old self again. I'm just sick of everyone's failures to get Subject 3 and rebellion against the CEO. The CEO is one who trapped us. Never talk back to me again. That is an order. Hey, the door is still locked. Looks like we are still going to have to sleep here. So, was Dave the CEO or what? Because it seems like he was at least one of the red X's. Because, you know, we are not dead right now. I don't know. Attention, everyone, huh? There's a robotic voice coming over the intercom. This is a message from the CEO. Oh no. First of all, that death game where you had to find and vote to kill a red X was a complete lie. There are no such thing as a red X. You could have voted anyone, and they would be executed all the same. I just want to see who you would vote and how you would all act. The point is, I and my accomplice remain alive. You've got to be. Now, that was only one part of my death game. Now it's time for part 2. But this time, there will be no lies. And this one is a lot more simple. So here are the rules, so listen up. What was that ending 2 of 2? Was there an ending 1 of 2 where something else happened if I chose like some random other person? Last one to fall asleep will be executed. If I were y'all, I would be hitting the hay as fast as possible. Suddenly, he dropped down to the floor trying to get to sleep as fast as possible. If anyone needs me to help them fall asleep, feel free to ask me. Until then, Tiger powering down. I will join. And Barry powering down. Oh shit, oh shit. What the hell? Should we just try and get some sleep now, or... Well, I can't. I have insomnia. Oh, well. No worries. I can knock you out. To help you sleep. Alright, I'm going to punch you square in the face. On 1, 2, 3. Oh, dang, my hand. That hurt. Helmet is strong. Can you please take it off? It's grabbed to my head. That's not a problem. I can just get someone stronger to knock you out. Mr. Monkey. What? Can you slap Fudge to sleep? Okay. Be a little gentle. Do it to me too. Would you like me to knock you out too? I mean, if it makes things easier. Okay. Out we all go. I am once again at my old house. Just like when Mr. Monkey knocked me out. I'd like to consider this place the real start of my life, and as now with Dave gone, I won't have to hear about my past life ever again. Although, is this life really better? I've said it many times and will say it again. Outside of the lawyer stuff that has happened recently, life was rather boring. I would do nothing all day. But looking at the situation now, was that really such a bad thing? Is this life worth it? All I want to do is settle that debate in my mind. Does it really have to be so hard? And then I woke up. And the descent into the depths began. What? Why Crab Boy? Crab Boy, dead? Looks like he fell asleep last. I could have sworn he was just knocked out. Everyone is asleep. Wait, I feel someone is missing. Oh, where's Fludge? Please don't tell me he's dead as well. I should at least try and find him. Well, Crab Boy. He always ranted on how he wanted to be a hero, but he was never good enough. So he sought the approval of others, even going as far as to kill. It seems like he was the one that ended up being killed by the CEO for falling asleep last. It seems like he was the one that ended up being killed by the CEO for falling asleep last. I just said that. Wait, did Mr. Monkey knock him out? How did he stay conscious after that? Perhaps he really was strong. Piece of paper just lies below him. Seems like one of his drawings that he commissioned, but lies about being his. Objection? Oop, oop. Okay, maybe he did draw it. Teardrops stain the paper. Takes you a moment to realize that you are... that these are your teardrops. Well, it's a drawing of you. Oh, come now. This has turned into a horror game all of a sudden. My lights are blinding me. Oop. There's a light switch. What's a prison doing here? All the doors are locked except this one. This must be where Fledge went. Oh good, here we go again. This room seems important. Like some kind of threshold. But what could this door be locking away? So many questions. Well, there's only one way forward. Fludge could have gone. Time to go deeper. Can you stop with this? Is it lower? Like I had seen... Why are there so many stairs? It feels like I have been running down these since yesterday. Hello? A phone call at this time? Down here? Hello? A familiar yet far-sounding voice responds. You did your job well. But I want out. I am still restless. I cannot forgive. You will become broken. Make it easy. Let the anxiety consume you. Die. Odd. Okay, there's a computer room monitoring everything. Huh? Look at all these TV panels. Who could be... Oh. The CEO must have been watching over the bunker and... No? The whole world from here. They are truly the most powerful person around. Is beating them even possible? They've been watching me this whole time, haven't they? I mean, of course, it's obvious. But how? To what extent? What do they think of me? I killed Dave, even though they're a robot. the simple threats with that death game the CEO destroyed through simple threats with the death game in the social group we had. Setting the perfect conditions for the trial. We fell for the trap. What if I'm falling into a trap right now? Again, what if this whole time, throughout all the cases, I have been falling deeper into a trap? How do I escape it? Confirming better. Is conforming better. Oh no. I will just keep moving. My god, how deep does this place go? Feels like this bunker was built on top of another even older, bigger bunker. And the grounds they feel too... and these grounds they feel too important? Just stepping on them makes me feel unworthy of being here. And walking through them feels like I'm walking through history. Have I gone too deep? Is Fludge even this way? Either way, I feel like there's something important in these depths. Ah, brilliant. The lights are already on here. And this is the same familiar room. Well, that means someone has been here recently. Maybe they're even still here. I recognize this place from Hara's papers. Wasn't this called The Depths? Wait, one of the CEO's aliases is called the Devil from the Depths. I'm getting close to finding the truth. I can feel it. What? Impossible. Huh? Hello? Is someone there? Forget it. Let's just get out of here and go kill. What the? I'm hearing someone speak, but I can't see them. It's probably nothing. I'm just hallucinating. You know, I don't think you are. This door. I recognize it. It's the same as the higher-ups only that locked away Tagger in case 2. Whoa, this is getting old. This is getting odd. No way in hell this place is made from any normal person, nor would it have been made by one. The CEO must have a big arsenal of skills. Another phone call. A phone call? An entrapped rare voice responds? Don't listen to him. It wouldn't work. Stay out of line. Never return? The hell does that even mean? Oh, look. We're in, what's it called? Another game. I'm pretty sure the previous one was like, another game as well, but I can't remember it. This one's, platform 8 or something? Platform 9? Platform some number? I think, if I remember correctly. Where are we now? Looks like a subway station. Rather clean. Why maintain this place and leave all the rooms before it a mess? Someone must live down here. Another phone call. Phone call. A familiar yet far-sounding voice responds. Wait, you lived here? Who is this? I thought you knew that already. Well, I don't. Nah, I just became sentient again. What? They hung up. Okay. There are ads here. This must have been a functioning train station at one point. Oh shit, a train station. It looks functioning as well. At best, using this, you could navigate around the Great Forest, the frozen wastes, and Silsonbot City easily. This is also an alternative entrance to the bunker. The CEO wouldn't have needed to show up on the entrance cameras. And is that a map of the land? That means this train probably can go to all these places. This map seems identical to the one I had in case 3 as evidence. That can't be a coincidence. Anyways, moving forward. Where are we now? Hey, Flood, are you here? Nope, nothing. Pure silence. There's no sounds of the bunker mechanisms like before. Just a nice, peaceful, quiet area. I wonder. It'll be like after this is all over. Can I get a normal case that aren't related to Chimp Lab? Can I have breaks from my work? Can I relax? Free of all the pressure of my life is worth it. A good day it will be. There's a piece of paper here. It seems to have a poem on it. There once was a great king. He wished to be an immortal king. Who never died and lived on through memories. After living for a long time, the king realized something. Everything would repeat eventually. When a crop was harvested, it would always grow back. When a war ended, another would end up beginning. Everything was pointless. And so the king decided to reduce everything to rubble. Shoot at the sun with a gun. As the cycle would end, there would be finally permanence. Okay. And the earth would forever remember his impact. But it was not enough. He needed infinity to remember him, the whole universe and everything beyond. So there was no chance of being forgotten. And so he could carry and appreciate the weight of everything and him alone. What is that supposed to mean? Did the CEO make this? Yes, they killed an entire reality, and then they're like, all realities need to know I exist and remember me. And my permanence needs to carry around that memory. I'm assuming this is just some other game as well, but I don't recognize it. What the? Every room in this place is completely different to the last. Nothing's making sense down here. I mean, is this some kind of underground ecosystem? How? Why? No point in questioning it. Do I say... I do say it looks amazing. Amongst the grass lies a note. It reads, "There is an evil under Witchley's house." Wait, this is just a note that Canucks made in the case 2. How has it gotten from the great forest in the middle of nowhere to this underground forest world thing? What could it mean? And we're somewhere else again. Huh, grim. This cave seems like the only way forward. How deep even is this place? Could it be only a quarter way through? It could only be a quarter way through. You could only be a 1% way through. I don't even know. I should turn back. I must feel accomplished. I feel like this must be done. What's this over here? A machine gun? This is the one that Springtrap used to kill fire in. And the one used in Subject 3's massacre, I think. What could it being here mean? Looks like someone dropped it on accident. Okay. Every room I enter is nothing like the last. 1 second I'm in a forest, the next I'm here, wherever this is. There's something on the floor. Vent that connects the outside building has a secret room inside it. An event cover? That's like from the first trial. Footsteps. There's someone else here. Be gone, foul CEO. It's time for justice. Oh, you. Bludge? What the bloody heck are you doing down here? Right back at you. I was looking for the CEO. Crab boy? Well, I came here looking for you. But why? Why come all the way down here to find the CEO? Well, I saw the bugger. What? Me and Crab Boy both woke up and got into an argument. Neither of us wanted to sleep. We both had the intention to stay up and sacrifice ourselves. Eventually, I won the debate, and he knocked me out. And when I woke up, he was dead. But he wasn't capable of knocking you out. And I saw a figure in the shadows, the CEO, so I followed them down here. Where did you last see them? Going into that room right there. So you're telling me the CEO is in that very room? Yeah, let's get them. Is this really a good idea? Is the CEO really powerful? We are both former assassins, we'll be fine. If only we had someone like Mr. Monkey or Tagger down here to help. If we had everyone, we could gang up on the CEO. Alright, if anything goes wrong, we can just run. Okay, first we need a plan. How about you block the door and confront them? Please, can we do it the other way around? I have been waiting for this moment to get my revenge. Fighting should be a last resort. Last thing we want is to get into a fight. Who knows how deep the underground with the most powerful person on Earth. I mean, I can talk it out with them. Are you doubting me? It's just that you're kind of... I understand, I haven't exactly been the best at being social. How do you do it? Huh? Be social and debate with people. I just kind of say what needs to be said. That's really boring. But hey, clearly it works, so who am I to judge? No, you're right. I kind of find my life boring mostly in part due to my old memories being wiped. I don't know. Let's head inside. Let's just see what happens. Okay, let's just see what happens. After I ran away from the Fludge cult, I never did think I could prime again. But here I am. Okay. Hello, and there's nobody here. There's just a computer with a automated recording and a camera looking directly at you. And what looks like a Danganronpa. Is anyone there? It was this room they ran into, I swear. Show yourself, CEO. There's something in the draw. It's a pink slip. It reads, give fake emergency promotion to self with the vice CEO dead. Who had done that? Who had gotten a promotion right after the vice CEO had died? Oh, I can't remember. Promote new vice CEO after they help with murder. Hey, I know that pink slip back from when I met every chimp. I remember now what he said before leaving. Hey, maybe you could help me with Chimp Lab. Then he pulled this out from his pocket, a strange pink slip. Wait, never mind, I just remembered I have to pretend to be against Chimp Lab tomorrow for the trial. So does that mean, excuse, what the actual are you doing in my house? Oh god. Oh no. It's you, You ruined my life. Because of you, Crabboy is dead. Because of you, my family is dead. Because of you, my Minecraft server is gone. Because of you, my community fell apart. Because of you, my birthday today is ruined. Because of you, justice. Okay. That's a bit overkill, and I'm surprised your armor doesn't protect you. Want the cracker? Am I right? Or am I right? Yes, he is dead. Don't bother coping. He was going to die anyways. He was just wanted in every country out there because of his family. The modern day Rasputin, he was called. Ironic too, considering the final line in that song. Funny to think that there are people who tried to hunt him down the same way you have been hunting me down. I just finished cleaning out the bodies as well. Okay, now it's your turn to die. Wait. Crap, I'm all alone, with no one to help. Oh god, will anyone even remember me? Before you kill me, please tell me who you are. I know that your current appearance is just a skin suit. Can I just know who you are, please? Ah, a phone call? Not this time, but I must answer. A familiar yet far-sounding voice responds. You're going to die just like that? It hangs up. Okay. But you have to guess who I am. Okay, don't focus on your impending death, or what just happened to Fludge, or any of the implications of anything. Let's just focus on the present, and answer the question, using every single bit of evidence. Yeah, I don't remember all of the things, I'm sorry. Even if you flashed them before me. Putting them together is hard. I just need to see who was promoted because give self-promotion the CEO is. Oh geez. Go back to the evidence list. What was this again? Every champ almost showed to Fludge before saying... Just remembered I have to pretend against Chimp Lab tomorrow for the trial. That was that old trial from before. Be against Chimp Lab. Pretend. Um... The Chimp Lab hierarchy. Low ranking... Who is the CEO again? The CEO and Vice CEO are connected and anonymous. The former CEO's high-ranking employees include these ones. Then the low-ranking. And Knox being in the process of being rehired. Crane was a CEO back then. After the previous CEO died, the CEO gave someone unknown the position as a new Vice CEO. The promotion was made immediately after the murder. They gave themselves an emergency thing. They're all found dead, sure. I don't think that matters. My character probably doesn't matter. Many years ago, the last CEO of Chimp Lab was exposed as not being the real CEO, and then assassinated. Crowd Boy saw wearing Fudge's armor. Lock you in the vent. The double key card might be useful, but... Oh man, I don't know. I legitimately don't know. I'd just be guessing. Let's see, how many people does it give me? So, Terry's dead. Sir Monkey is dead. Hera is dead. Witchley was dead as well, I think? Presumably Tagger and Canucks are asleep right now. Brain is dead. Dave is dead. Sludgemeister just died. Can't be you. Maxwell's probably asleep. Crawboy's dead. Silzenbot's dead. Mr. Gold's dead. Collar's dead. Springtrap's dead. I don't think you. Firen's dead. Flopa's somewhere else. Why would it even be some random person? Mr. Sad's dead. Bingus is somewhere else, and why would it even be that one? Guard number 2 is interesting. Ian Hawk has never appeared at any point in time, I don't think. So I'm thinking the bottom row is just ignore them. It can't be Maxwell. And that means like this entire row just ignore as well, because everybody else is dead other than Maxwell. Then either Tagger Canucks are potentials. Mr. Monkey's potential. My own character doesn't make any sense when I'm staring at myself. It could be Barry, but I don't think so again. I want to just click on Canucks and see what happens. Or Mr. Monkey. But Mr. Monkey was mad because he didn't get the promotion that he was expecting to get. That somebody else was immediately promoted to Vice CEO. And if Canucks had been pretending this entire... As Canucks. Let's just go with that one. I'm the CEO. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. The world is so cruel, who would want to end it? Who wouldn't want to end it? It's so pathetic. People are nothing but something for me to step over. I am supreme. Just kidding. You're incorrect. I'm just wearing another suit. Try again. Using every single bit of evidence. Okay, you can stop flashing the damn evidence. The CEO is... Again, just gonna guess. I don't know why you're giving me a whole bunch of people that are clearly no longer alive. But... What was the evidence list again? What was going on with something else? Like, I wish I could kind of zoom into some of these. It's somewhat hard to see. I want to know what the hierarchy was during these various times. And I kind of think I need, like, some of the other evidence from previous trials, because that ties into the understanding of some of this evidence as well. Because Sir Monkey ended up murdering Hera, right? So it can't be the people that are already gone, unless they fake their own death. Like, the pink slip is quite important, I think. Give fake emergency promotion to self with Vice CEO dead. Promote new Vice CEO after they help with murder. But we don't know who those two are, because over here we see the Vice CEO promotion. After the previous Vice CEO died, the CEO gave someone unknown the position as new Vice CEO. The promotion was made immediately after the murder, so that's that are connected. Let me try Mr. Monkey? Like, I don't feel like it's him, but maybe. The pink slip. It lines up with what he said. Give fake emergency promotion to self with Vice CEO dead. Yes, I remember now. I was given Hara's position as higher up after he got killed. Oh, right. This did happen. I was like, there was something around that promotion. I couldn't remember what it was. Same goes for every chimp. Wait, never mind. I just remembered I have to pretend to be against Chimp Lab tomorrow for the trial. And is the prosecutor ready? Yes. Also, when I made my way down here, I found random pieces of evidence, which all came from him. The main suspect had a note on it. Alright, all of this did happen. You're looking for evidence, right? Yeah. Oh, that is in this bunker, but I did find this machine gun. Yes, when we met him in the frozen place. North of the mountains. Traveled caught the frozen wastes. Many people passed through here. The vent. Was he the one that gave that? If I didn't find you in here, you would have been trapped here forever. I'll lock you in the vent. It all comes together. No more hiding beneath the suit. It's obviously you, Mr. Monkey. Fine. I was the one under the suit. So you're really the CEO? No. No? No. I was simply testing you. I wanted to see how you would react. A test? Are you being serious? You killed Fludge. You fit the exact description of the kind of person the CEO is. The CEO must have a big arsenal of skills. And I hope to use my arsenal of skills to find the CEO. So? That's nothing more than a coincidence. Well, Sir Monkey got shot. The assassin was standing in the place you were supposed to be guarding. I was at the toilets. I don't believe you. You should. Don't make this awkward. Just shut up. Show me some evidence then. That can be tracked back to me that's from this case, so we can put your mind to rest on this matter. Well, this piece of evidence can be tracked back to you, as you literally just had it. The pink slip? Or... No. This is hard evidence. Just no. Go again. Well, this piece of evidence can be tracked back to you, because you literally just had it. Literally just had it. Well, there is a championship belt, but... Like, this is yours, this is yours. What do you mean literally just had it? That sounds like a physical thing. Split identity? I don't know, no. Oh, no. I'm just gonna start clicking random stuff. I legitimately don't know. It'll make sense probably once I get to it, but you literally just had it. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Well, every chimp used the same suit that you were just using. And he was the CEO's many identities. What are you doing with the same suit? I found it. You what? Like I said, I was just pretending to be the CEO to test you. Where did you find it? Right here in the CEO's bedroom. Well, listen here, meathead. If I were the CEO, then why would I expose that I worked for a chimp lab? Wouldn't I just want to distance myself from the company? Perhaps this is some reverse No, it's not. How long will it take for you to realize? I am not the CEO, I'm just a higher-up. I can't have a double life. Well, if anything, that proves you are the CEO. How? This. Oh geez, what now? Well, this double ID card shows us some really high up in Chimp Lab, like the CEO or Vice CEO, is undercover in their own company. I assumed it to be Hara's, but it also applies to you. That's just a theory, but either it applies to Hara or it applies to the CEO. That is a 50-50 chance, not good enough. Well, all the evidence still points to you. There's no other option. You want the truth? I am every chimp. That is me, but not the CEO. Hara made an error in assuming me and the CEO is the same. So does that mean you killed Fludge's whole family? Not the point. The point is, if I am every chimp, then how am I the CEO? How could the person who is the lowest on the pecking order become CEO? This one? No. This is hard evidence. Okay, fine. How could the person lowest on the pecking order become CEO? Well, I mean, you're not really the lowest, but, Prison Master? No. No. It might be one of these two? Maybe? Okay, come on. I don't know. Maybe the older one? Look at this older version of Chimp Lab hierarchy. In the process of elimination, every chimp, aka you, would end up as the CEO. So now there's no hiding it. You are the CEO. You will be defeated. Nah. I mean, nah. I'd win. So, okay. Yeah, I am the CEO. No shit. That time Collar, Terry, and everyone in the prison got killed? Yeah, that was me. No shit. That time with the death game? That was me. No shit. That time when the Earth of an alternate universe was wiped out? Yeah, that was me. Okay. That time when Springtrap had 3 different people try to kill him, including himself? You better make that 4, because it was me who did the killing below with the sniper. No shit, wait, what? That time Crane used Taggart to kill Witchley, I changed the code on the door to allow him to do that. That time Sir Monkey killed Hara, I told him to do that. That time when Mr. Sad and Sir Monkey both got assassinated in the court, that was me. Subject 3 being tortured and then escaped and doing the massacre, I was the one behind that. The nuke that turned most of the world into a wasteland it is now, that was me. Bludgeon's whole family being killed, that was me. You and Dave getting into beef and trying to kill each other, I orchestrated that. Collar being shot, causing Chimp Lab to go covert and the end of phase 12? What even is that? That was me in disguise. Collar being shot and Chimp Lab going covert. What? That danger virus wiping out half the world, that was me. The something glass incident that took down the drug trade in the outside dimension, that was me. What? The breach at the SCP containment breach facility, that was me. speaking a lot of those SCPs, like SCP-0001 and all the other numbers, well, they're actually me. All these mysterious anomalies of space, yeah, that was all me. The monster that chases you up the stairs when the lights are out, that was me. That was me the whole time. Well, why? What? Listen, the world is survival of the fittest. I am just playing my part of evolution by killing everyone, reducing the multiverse to rubble. It is simple evolution. Do you think twice about killing an ant? No, because they are less evolved. Same here. That's still no excuse. Listen here, if the universe exists forever, then theoretically everything will happen, which includes the permanent destruction of everything. This is inevitable, you know? I am simply enacting its destruction. I can see it in your eyes. You aren't satisfied with my reasonings. How? My motivations are the best. Just think of anyone. Think of the best heroes and the most evil villains. They all have some kind of motivation or goal. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Whether their goal be watching people suffer or helping those in need be happy, nothing matters. Climate change, nuclear warfare, the sun exploding, black holes, the heat death of the universe. Everything will be gone and, way more importantly, forgotten. But that's where I come in. By ending everything but myself, reality will be forced to remember me, and I can truly never die. And so will you, everyone I kill. Everyone I kill, for I promise to remember everyone, and so you will live on in my memories. It's a lot like humanism, but without the flaws. But isn't living forever bad? Doesn't life become torture at some point? Yes, but I can just suppress the part of my mind, which is a skill, might I add, to all life should have. But besides that, it's not point. That's not the point. The point is, my life and everyone within it will finally have purpose. We won't mean nothing in the end because we will live beyond the end. I know about your desire to find purpose in life, to find purpose in becoming a lawyer and leaving behind the life of a nobody. And I can complete that desire. I'm speechless. You really are just crazy and insane. And you don't even have a point. This is what I was born to do. Reality is great. Experiences are great. I must achieve and make sure they are never forgotten. I must become the one and only thing that is sentient, and I am the only that can handle it. The strongest there is, stronger than death. But I have a rival in my mission, Subject 3. All this, everything I have done with Chimp Lab, was firstly so I could access the other dimensions, so I could do a test run over there. But secondly, to find Subject 3, the other spirit beyond, the only person with the same amount of strength as me. He could be disguised as anyone. I thought it was Terry at one point. Then I thought it was you, which is why I have brought you down here. You weak dumbass. I see what they meant when they called you a demon. They called me the devil, not a demon. There's a big difference. Also, weak dumbass? I am not weak, I am not weak. I am on top. Subject 3 is the selfish weak dumbass. They're an animal. They do not have the right to exist in my eternity. They would destroy it. Who cares if something are dying? This cruel reality we live in, it will move on and forget and destroy everything and everyone, including myself, for no reason other than that's the way it is. So I will strike back at it. I will never forget about me. It will never forget about me, and I will never forget about everything. And once everything is gone but me, nothing can risk that. Your eternal memory is guaranteed to be immortal, and the best part is you just have to die. This is not a all tomorrows or I have no mouth and must scream situation. You don't have to suffer immortality with me. You can rest in peace knowing that you have purpose. So be happy. I don't care who I solo all, I don't lose. Don't you know I am above everyone in tier 0 on the power scaling list? I can beat anyone. Except Ian Hawk. Ian Hawk Tua. But I'm sure that guy doesn't matter anymore. I am here now, boss man. Ah, red thing, you were here. This is the first time. This is the first meme of 2024. Hello, I am Mimic. Do me a favor and shoot the emo in the face. Okay, boss man, bottom text. I told you, blood cannot run from the munchkins, man. What? Escape from reality now. Here's a little trick to make death easier. Open your eyes, look up at the skies, and see you need no sympathy. I failed. The previous night. We're in the back rooms? Oh, well, this is where it happened. Where Caller ended up, 4 years earlier, the night after Mr. Sad's trial. The kid shouldn't know. He ran away from the stronghold and came here. He deserves to know the truth about his family. Those old lands he called home are his escape. Hello? Oh, a little cat. You remind me of someone I once knew. What do you want? And make it quick, I need to go back to this conversation. I mean, I'd rather not. It's late and showing, and the show is going to start soon. No, what's the main event tonight? It's me up against you, our first match in 25 years. Has you drinking made you forget? No. Anyways, cat, what do you need? Okay. I'm looking for a bunker. That Area 51 bunker thing? No one from around here is allowed in there. Are you some kind of fancy pants? Well, to answer the question, it's just over there behind the gift shop. Don't talk to that kid that works there. He's a bit eccentric. Alright, thanks. Oh, it's you, Maxwell. Caller. Yep, that's me. Say, you seen Canucks anywhere? They just kind of ran off. They looked a bit scared. No, not really. Damn it. With them gone, I can't say now with confidence that I am the worst employee at Chimp Lab. I mean, honestly, everyone having a party down here, as you can hear. I'm stuck here as the guard. Even Sir Monkey. Sir Monkey was invited to the party, not me. Well, at least the meteor in the sky looks nice. What is the party even about? Oh, the death of Mr. Sad. They're partying about the death of Mr. Sad? Yep. That seems a little cruel. There have been worse. But, you were right. It hasn't even been a week since Subject 3. So, what are you here for? Not sure. I just got an invite for Mr. Monkey. Well, to get in... you're gonna need a password. What? Password? Now. Only joking. Yeah, you can come in. Okay. Crap, where do I go now? What are you looking at, punk? I'm looking for someone called Mr. Monkey? My brother? I'll go get him for you. Where do you think you're going, Sir Monkey? Threatening another helpless-looking cat, are we? Oh no. Looks like I'm gonna need to teach you a lesson in masculinity. When was the last time you went outside? Well, outside is kind of a wasteland. Don't care. 24-hour jog to the frozen waste now. Not again. Great, now I'm alone. Hopefully I don't get lost. Hello? We'll destroy Chimp Lab. OFS, I don't even know who that is or what that is. We will stand up and face the CEO. Bingus was a part of this? Yes, we can finish what he started. Oh, what are you doing here? I'm looking for... Hey, aren't you the lawyer guy? Yeah, the one from the trial. It was my job to defend Mr. Sad. Oh, we aren't part of the rest of the party. Yeah, we know Mr. Sad wasn't the real CEO the whole time. Hey, shut up. Oh, sorry. Hopefully you can stay on the right side of history. Right. Before I rudely cut you off. What were you gonna say? I'm looking for Mr. Monkey. Oh, sorry, no idea where he is. Actually, I think I saw him go to the entrance room just before you came in. Try going there. Alright. Word of advice, don't ask him about anything existential. I have no reason to, so I should be good. See you another day. Hey, perhaps we can grab a snack at the restaurant or something. Your lawyer skills might prove useful. I'm good. And if you see me again, don't immediately trust me. There are rumors going around that I have a doppelganger. There's old documents on the floor. Wouldn't hurt to have a peek. A letter. Remember, caller is Harris Superior. Don't tell anyone otherwise and ignore the sniper on that day. Change the code to the basement door, 4422139, and tell Sir Monkey that murder is valid. Do that and your safety is guaranteed when the time comes. Why are you here? Get out. Okay, my bad. Mr. Monkey, are you here? Excuse me? Be silent for a moment. Okay. You can speak now. What was that about? I was just having a moment of silence for Mr. Sad. But I thought you hated that guy. No one deserved death. Especially when he was just about to be redeemed like that. So it was just you mourning them? Them too. Hello. But they just go all along with everything you tell them to. We're off to the Great Forest tomorrow for a super secret mission from the CEO. I can't wait. I've always wanted to go to the forest. So many fun activities. Wouldn't get your hopes up. Hey, do you know where Mr. Monkey is? I've been trying to find him for an hour. Down the hall to the left. Okay, thanks. Hopefully I can finally find him. Mr. Monkey? Personally, I think you are yapping. Mrs. Witchley? Okay. To think you are boring. The unknown is what makes life, well, life. The unknown is what ends life. And there is nothing wrong with that. That is how it works. Out there could be a meteor coming to kill you, and it's set fate to strike. Okay. I don't get it. That idea is not comforting whatsoever. Of course, I wouldn't expect somebody like you to understand. I'll be off now. Oh, Maxwell, there you are. You're hard to find. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just dealing with a few things. So, why have you brought me here? Well, I'm retiring from the law today, which makes you the last opponent? Correct. I'd like to pass the torch on to you. Oh, what's this? The MMC Championship belt. I used to be an MMA fighter, or MMC fighter, or something. I took it with me. You can have it. Oh, I really don't. Take it. Out there could be the lawyer that will destroy your winning streak. And they are already coming to take that title from you. So treasure it. Winning streak? Yes. You beat me and you must become a legendary lawyer. Or else you will disappoint my legacy. I can try. When I was a young lad, I loved to play and jump around on my bed with my siblings. We would play this game called Juggle the Acid Jar, or what? And whoever won got to use the Roblox account. And we were playing it as normal. However, this time we had 2,400 V-Bucks on the line. But they all fell off and got sent to the hospital. 29 died. Dr. Ian always told me, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Of course, I knew it was going there. And I didn't listen. And when I fell off, I was put in a coma for oh so many years. I saw this little place called the Beyond, and when I came out of coma, I found myself at the bottom of this bunker without context, like a fallen angel. The whole situation was a nightmare, to put it lightly. So Maxwell, listen and respect your elders, or it won't end well. And when I say elders, I mean old in experience, not age. No matter how much you doubt or question them, follow them regardless, as you will have no one to run to. Hey, Mr. Monkey, the assassin guy is here. I will be there in a second. Maxwell, yes? You were never here. Okay. If anyone asks you about this bunker, which they shouldn't, just say this meeting happened in the Great Forest. Goodbye. Speaking of assassins, I need your help with something, Mr. Monkey. Talk in private. That was odd. Later that night... What, a meteor? Universe 19-3-16 wiped out. Stay awake, Grub Boy. Come on, save them. Be a hero. Oh, so tired. Huh? Hello? Is someone there? CO are really tough. No, Mr. Monkey, it's just you. Are you staying up and try to catch the CO too? You can rest easy, as I am already on it. No, I am not. I am here to talk to you. Talk to me? Wow, no one has ever wanted that before. No, they don't, do they? I want to know, why do you think that is? I never thought that much about it before. I suppose it's just because there's another level. They're not on, what? Something. Can I go back? I just suppose it's because they're on another level. What level do you think they are? Less than 0, I suppose. But I try my best. I will get there someday. I will become stronger. Yet where? Do you think you will be on the same level as me someday? Well, I need a goal to get to. I respect you, so that's why. You disgust me. If you're less than 0, then what is the point of living? You waste space. You should die. It would help everyone, would it not? But I can do what it takes to help, and... I'm Mr. Monkey and I run this place. And you are going to kill yourself now. Mister, I really don't... I'm just kidding. How could I resist killing that stupid little face myself? It's recommended to save your game now. Oh, jeez. Okay, I might just end this here, and then do one more episode of this, because, oh, jeez, this episode's long. So I'll save it here. And I'll save this as a new one. And then I will continue this next time and see wherever this might go, because I have no idea anymore. And then I can go back to the previous save, and then play through this bit. And then I'll be able to accuse Mr. Monkey here, and see if that's like ending 1 of 2. Because I had gotten ending 2 of 2, and it ended up going to wherever we're going to here. I don't know, this fever dream or something, where my character is dead now, I think. And we're playing through everything that's happened, or seeing everything unfold. But either way, we'll leave this episode here. Super long episode, but that's okay, I think. And leave a like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment if you like, and I'll see everybody in the next episode. And I will finish this game at some point later, I think, hopefully, in one final episode. Hopefully the final episode isn't as long as this one, but either way, I'll see everybody in the next video.